In this video, we're going to talk about the Flow Verve. Not the band The Verve, because they only had one hit. No, the Flow Verve. A softer twin park board with hybrid camber. This is a board for the person that's progressing, still learning, wants to play around a lot, doesn't need something with a little more girth to it that's going to be stable on bigger jumps. It's basically the little brother to the Flow era. This board features Flow's Easy Rock camber profile, which is a very mellow reverse camber between the feet, camber underfoot, and then flat out the tip and the tail. It's not as aggressive as the iRock, so it's a little easier to engage. It's not as pronounced, basically, so it's a little more surfy, a little more laid back. You notice it just not being as snappy. The best way to sum up the Flow Verve is that it's on the soft side. It's got a lot of flex from tip to tail, and you can really torsionally flex this deck as well. It'll absorb micro vibrations just due to the way it's built, but you get into big red-dot terrain, it's gonna get bucked around, it's gonna just pop off. It's a soft flexing board. That's really just what it is. It's soft and it's not the most stable thing out there, but that's not what it's designed for. For being as soft as it is, this board actually has decent snap to it. You don't have to be aggressive with loading it up, and you can be a little more skate-like with how you engage it. It's got enough pop that you can send it off of a side hit, a cat track. You could ollie over a slow sign if you really push yourself into it, but it's still playful and soft. Now, when it comes to jumping with this board, I'd keep it to the small medium line. This board will have the snap you want off of a lip, but it's not going to have that stability for bigger jumps, stuff around like 35, 40 plus feet, just those types of jumps. It's not designed for. As I've already said, this board is soft and it's very pressy. It is so easy to engage a butter with this board. You can get all your weight over the back camber zone or over the front camber zone and just feel locked in. You want to just get up on the tail, bend that back knee in, kick the front knee in, try to touch your knees together and just get that board going. Get your weight out over it. Just get weird. You can twist and flex this board any way you want, and that carries over to jimming. There's a sweet spot in the tip and the tail that locks in perfectly. The board doesn't have a lot of snap and rebound when you're locked in, so you don't have to worry about it fighting you. It presses amazingly. And if you want to get sideways, you can go for it. That softer flex will help lock onto slides, but it is reverse camber between the feet, so it's not going to hug it as if it was something with traditional camber. You have to take that into consideration when you're thinking about this board. Okay, so for a board this soft, it shouldn't carve this well. You can drive this board however you want. You can really push it through the apex of the carve, driving that center of that board, just center flexing it. You can get this board to slingshot you out of a carve by loading up the tail and popping out of it. Tight, quick setup turns to long, drawn-out, hard carves, it doesn't matter. You want a Euro carve? You feel confident? Go for it with this board. I've never had it wash out. Kevin's never had it wash out. You might be able to have it wash out. I don't know how you ride, but hey, this board can do it. This board's definitely designed for someone that wants a softer flexing board. Someone that's more of a jib kid that's in the park but still will hit jumps, or someone that's an intermediate rider that's just looking to progress with their freestyle riding. This is a board that, for as soft as it is, it shouldn't be this damp, but it is. You don't have to worry about it. Here's what decks stack up to this board from Flow. The Rome Blackjack, the Arbor Giraffe, the Rosinal Trick Stick, the Burton Instigator, the K2 Worldwide Weapon, the LibTech Skate Banana. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.